So, I just auditioned for my school play today at school. It's The Wizard of Oz, and tomorrow I'll be getting called back for the part of the Cowardly Lion. Cross my fingers all goes well, because today is Tuesday the 9th, March 9th, 8:48 p.m. And, yeah. And I'll, say, 3 words from it because I don't want to get copyrighted for this. If I were king of the forest. And that's pretty much it. Hi party people, Tommy Pollock here, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So this week, as you may have heard, there's been a bit of a drama going around in the British royal family. I know I'm American, but still, we kind of all take interest in this. I don't want to really, emphasize it, because obviously, people do spend a lot of time in the physical spotlight, blah blah blah. But anyway, I'm not giving my stance on where I am in the British drama, because it's a weird situation. And, I also don't want to... It's like Hollywood. It's like Hollywood, almost. A bunch of movie stars who think they're, the best. And anyway, no, pretty much the Kardashians, almost. Hopefully it won't be that, cross my fingers. Anyway, I will switch to British. So, 3, 2, 1, go. Hi, party people. Tommy Pollock here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, this week, I will be rating, all countries' presidents it's the American presidents, because, apparently they beat us in a war. Alright. And, this falls into the arts, because, speaking in a different accent, in drama is arts, it is arts, and that falls into STEAM, and that is what I do in this channel. So anyway, here we go. I'll try to get about 15 minutes of it here, so we can get the video right. Hopefully I can get this good. And that is very good. So, just for the record, I don't ever want to be a teacher, because I don't want to hold the books like this and end up, hitting my back or my arms really bad, or my muscles. They're already in bad enough condition, blah blah blah. Anyway, here we go. So, Our Country's Presidents, a complete encyclopedia of the US presidency, written by Anne Balsam. I don't know how to pronounce that name. True fact. Okay, here we go. It's by National Geographic. Okay, let's make sure we do this. Blah blah blah. Alright, forward by John Dickerson. When the 11th president, James K. Polk, walked into a room, it was his wife worried that people not recognize him, so she asked the band to play Hail to the Chief. Now we always know it's the president. Streets are cleared to make the way for the 8-ton armor-plated presidential limousine. Planes veer off course to give Air Force One a straight flight path, and adults cheer or jeer a president as widely as the Super Bowl game are on the line. The president is the most famous person in the United States, except maybe the Kardashians, and arguably the most influential politician in the most powerful country on the planet. It was not meant to be this way. In the summer of 1787, when the farmers drew the blueprint for the job, they imagined a limited office. The president would serve as commander-in-chief of the armed forces and ensure that the laws were faithfully executed, but would share power with the legislative and judicial branches. After winning a revolution against the British king, those Americans, the founders were determined to guard against the rise of an American version of a monarchy. Just looking after this, the US presidency has turned into something that's not quite a monarchy, thank gosh. And let's hope it stays that way. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay. Anyway, so, for the new country's first 150 years, the limited design held. Congress, as well as state and local governments, had more sway over American life than the president. As the United States grew in the 20th century, however, the speed of communication and commerce required centralized action from government. Presidents stepped in to meet those demands. Americans turned to President FDR to steer the country out of the economic collapse of the Great Depression and turned their successors to domestic solutions ever since. The Second World War expanded the president's role as commander-in-chief. The Cold War and the fight against terrorism have continued that trend. From the start, Americans have expected the president's character to match their lofty aspirations for this country. The first president, George Washington, knew that how he behaved would guide the behavior of those who had held the job after him. Honest Abe Lincoln modeled himself after Washington and added his reputation for truth-telling to the virtues expected of the office. This emotional connection between the president and what is best about the country explains why Americans turn to the chief executive for uplift in unity. Not every president has fulfilled the duties of this office or even recognized that they exist, but an American presidency has remained resilient over its 230 years, helping to build a prosperous nation which at its best has aimed to be a beacon for liberty and equality across the world. From this guy named John Dickerson, who's correspondent for 16 Minutes and some writer of some book about the American presidency. So in our country, the other country, Great Britain, we have a monarch, and then the royal family, you know about them, and then the Prime Minister Boris Johnson, who looks like he's just gotten out of bed and doesn't know how to do his hair. Alright. Imagine if this video gets leaked. That would not be good for the British press. They would criticize me in America, and we don't want a British version of South Park, the movie, thank you. Alright. Alright, here we go. About the presidency. On February 4th, 1789, you know what? I feel like I'm done reading about this because I hate America so much. They're so all up in that Hollywood stuff. And no, I don't hate America, people. You know what I mean. I love America. It's our country, yada yada. And I don't hate Britain either. Anyway, so, we'll do some more British things there. Thank you. Alright guys, room tour. So, just to make it clear, there we go, much better. And also this is actually a room tour. I've probably never done it before, like maybe once. Anyway, people, so here we go. I got my camera set. Alright, so this is my desk right here where I'm like working and stuff, and then other stuff for school, my fish tank, my stand right there for stuff, and my percussion set. Yes. Okay, and there's my music. And here's my books. My books for school. They should not be in there. Whatever. Here's my I don't call this my shrine, but it's a bunch of junk with stuff related to the faith, and my my old Pinewood Happy cause from when I was a Cub Scout, trophies, which honestly I don't have any of them, a diploma for middle school, I'm in 9th grade, just got that last year, sayonara, and yeah, a couple other like travel things, because I'm a bit of a geek of travel myself, I am, and science is just one of my things. I have many obsessions, don't worry. I try to all connect them to science. I do. Anyway, so here is a Minnesota Vikings sign. Yeah, to downstairs below for the Vikings right now, because they're not doing very well, and honestly I'd rather go for the Packers. But we're in Britain right now, so we can't vie for those. We call it soccer, but no, we call that American football. We call our football soccer. Anyway, so we'll continue on here. Here's other stuff to my like middle school and faith and character award, basically almost the nicest guy award for apparently exhibiting the virtues of the Virgin Mary. And it's a class poster, nativity thing, class photos, you know, the typical, because I apparently don't want to let go of it yet, and it's just another shelf stuff. And this wall right here, I might turn in a mural of this, mural, if I can get this channel enough, so subscribe please down below. And anyway, yes, I just forgot to say, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss any of my videos. try to share this channel, please, because we want to get to many subs as possible. Thank you on that account. And anyway, back to this thing. So here's my bed, made so nicely, because we're in Britain and we have to be snoots. Just joking on that part. I don't think all Brits are snoots. There's a lot of good Brits out there. Even though it is made quite nice. I am a bit of a perfectionist. Anyway, so back here is my dresser, another photo of 12 Apostles Lake Chain in Australia for some reason. Again, part of the British Commonwealth, I think. So the head of state is Queen Elizabeth, and they have some Governor General, their representative, and Prime Minister, whatever the frick that means. Whatever the flip that means. There you go. And then just a couple of family photos, blah blah blah. And there we go, that is my room tour. Alright, so another class I take truly is Spanish, and I'm gonna try to say some Spanish in my British accent. Hopefully this isn't too offensive. Hola, my name is Tommy, me llamo Tommy Pollock. Yo vivo en St. Paul, Minnesota, Great Britain. So, soy de Norwalk, Connecticut, Great Britain. US of A. And anyway, Tango, Tango 15 años, you see, 15 años, yo tengo un doggy pug, yo soy muy the opposite of perezoso. I'm very busy. And that was my weird Spanglish thing. I don't know myself. And yeah. Alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video, and alright everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, you know what to do. And thank you, my American accent finally has returned. And see you in the next one.